Welcome back to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Farf. Uh, this deck here is for Classic Heirloom. So I have played a player on event recently. Well, it's actually two a week, but I recorded one. So figured I'd make a deck tech of it, whatever. So basically, I had seen there was a combo in that some people were playing with the Quill Spike and Devoted Druid. So the way it works is basically you add one green and then put up -1. Yeah, use the untap ability, so it gets a -1/-1 counter, and then you use the green mana and remove the -1/-1 counter from the Devoted Druid, pumping this up, and then you can use this ability again. So you basically you can make this however strong you want. And to find these pieces, there's Fauna Shaman. Yeah, probably seen it before. And then Green Sun Zenith. Well, the combo was cool and all, but I think you can do better than that. So I actually tried out Necrotic Ooze. Sorry, I have a minor cold. Anyway, Necrotic Ooze. It's from Scars of Mirrodin, and so it has all the activated abilities of the creatures in the graveyard. So even the opponent's creatures. So I'm basically, if one of these two is in the grave or both, you can just use this instead to basically make this infinitely big. And there are some other combos with this too. So you could, well, I might take out this, but for now I have the Pilipala and Viridian Joiner. The one I will take out is Pilipala then, because often this will work just fine. So with these two, so this costs 2 on the green, it's a 1/2, and it taps for as many green mana as its power is. So by itself it's pretty bad, but if you have it in the grave and you tap the Necrotic Ooze for mana, you get 4 mana. So basically you use the 4 mana and then pay, and if this is in the grave too, you pay 2 to untap it and add a green or whatever you want, and then you just, 4, and then you take 2 of those, so you have 2 left, and then get 1 green, so you have 3, and then you just tap it again, so 7, yeah, 4, I guess. No. 6, yeah. So there are some like silver bullets. Well, first of all, I have these 4 of these and 4 of these to basically just ramp into, well, yeah, make the combo go faster. Then I have some, well, some main deck cards just to help the combo out. Sylvan Safekeeper is, well, it's pretty insane. It's very good actually. Just 1 mana, and you can sacrifice a land to give a creature a shroud. If you have all of these mana guys out, it's really not that big of a deal to sack a land. And if it's in the grave, you can even use the Necrotic Ooze. Oh, and basically, oh, never mind. I'll go over the interactions later. Wicker Bow Elder is for really annoying artifacts or enchantments. It's nice to have at least one main deck. And then I have two of these. I'm not sure, I might take them out. Well, they have done some work, but recently I have almost always just killed them with these two, or those. Thornling is pretty great actually. It's by itself, it's a huge beater, very hard to stop, and if it's in the grave, you can basically just go pretty crazy with this. So Thorning, it can get haste, trample, indestructible for 1 green, one of those three, and then it could, yeah, like most like Aidling and Morphling, and they can, it can get +1, -1, and -1, +1 for 1 colorless. Then I have 3 Evolving Wilds, 2 Swamps, 4 Woodland Cemeteries, and 4 Guiltleaf Paths. I have a bunch of elves. I have like, yeah, 8, 12, 16 elves. So I think that's enough. And then I have 2 of these, basically just for Fauna Shaman. If you can activate it 2 times in a turn, you can basically win twice as fast. So what you can do is, if you have the Necrotic Ooze, most decks they can discard a creature to add a creature to their hand, and then just play the creature. So they empty their hand, and sometimes they might run out of creatures in hand. The thing is, with the Necrotic Ooze, you can basically just continue putting them in the grave and keep them in the hand, and just so you just put as many things in the grave as possible. If you have the Necrotic Ooze and this in the grave, and you have these two, you can basically if you want to, you can put all the creatures in a graveyard. I guess, well, yeah, you can. Yeah, I think you could fail to search for that. And yeah, when this is in the grave, you basically make this trample, indestructible, and haste, and yeah. So with trample and these two, you just win if you get the combo off. So the sideboard. Well, I have one more of this guy. Yeah, he's really great against like control decks and whatnot. This works against some amount of graveyard disruption, like Tormund's Crypt and Relic of Progenitus. Well, this is obviously good against graveyard decks. Unfortunately, it's not green, but what can you do? So for green sun Zenith, of course. 3 Doomblades. Basically, I have had some problems with really aggressive white decks. The human deck with the Champion of Perish and like Silverblade Paladin and stuff. 4 Spike Feeders. I'm not sure about these, but they are pretty good. If I have gone up against Burn a couple of times, I think, and this card is just crazy against it. Yeah, I'm not sure about about it, but 1 more Wickerbow Elder, and then against control decks like heavy control decks with a lot of counter spells, I have Leyline of Life Force, which basically just creature spells can't be countered. And yeah, I only have 4 green sun Zenith. So basically that's the deck. and I have already recorded the playrun event, but not. I couldn't record the sound, so I guess this is the first time I'm going to, yeah, record the sound over the gameplay. See how that works out. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you in a bit.